up, guys? How's everybody doing? I'm excited. I am blessed. And I'm grateful to be here on this call right now with every single one of you guys. I'm extremely grateful. So guys, if you're here watching this, I was just here in the office. It's my weekend, and on my weekend I love to plan, right? I'm a big believer on plan ahead, right? Especially right now towards the end of the year, towards starting a brand new year, always planning ahead is the key, right? One of the biggest things that I've always learned in the last few years is this, forget about what you've been doing for the past 6, 9, 12 months and look ahead for a 30, 90-day run and make that 30, 90-day run the best run of the year, right? Especially right now, guys, we're in October, right? There's just 90 days exactly until the new year comes. Okay. So today I'm going to break down this word for you. It's called plan ahead, right? And I'm going to share my screen here with you guys and why, I was here in the office. I'm here in the weekend just locked in and I'm like, yo, like I need to share something. And they just kept hitting me and hitting me and hitting me through all my day. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to share this right here with my brothers and sisters. I'm gonna post this on YouTube. I'm gonna post this everywhere because someone needs to hear this message, right? And someone needs to really tap in, right? And the message that I got for you today, guys, is super simple. It's just plan ahead, right? And I'm gonna break down this word here for you guys, okay? I'm gonna break it down for you guys, right? So with the P is super simple and it's super easy, which is predetermined. Oh, shoot. Hold on. The P is predetermine the change. Now, right now, you need to sit down with yourself and you need to be like, okay, what must change right now? I've made it this far. We need to know the changes that we need to make in order for us to grow, in order for us to become a better person. And if you don't know what you need to change, you need to ask yourself right now in this moment, what needs to change and why? Why is this necessary? You need to change this. Why is it necessary that I need to add this new skill set? Why is it necessary for me? Why is it effective? Right? Why do I need to start working or waking up earlier or working more on this? Why do I need to have a morning routine? You see, my morning routine is the key to my success. Writing down my goals is the key to my success. The weekend, planning out, setting a plan for myself is the key for everything that I need to do. You see, sometimes we want to know so much and be specific of how much or what we're going to get, but sometimes we don't sit down and we plan it. So, what are the changes that you need to make right now, today, in your day-to-day life, so you could start and go back, guys, into what really got you to where you're at today? You see, when I started to figure this out, I started to make a lot of changes in my life, and it changed a lot for me, guys. A lot for me. Once you start to predetermine the change that you need to make, then you have the letter L, which is you got to lay out the steps. What are the steps that you're going to take? You need to write out a step-by-step process in detail in order to achieve those changes. You can't plan out $1 million plan in your mind. You got to lay it out on the whiteboard. You got to lay it out so you could be able to write down every single step that you need to take every single day. Decide what you're doing and how you're going to do it. Lay out every single step. Once you predetermine the changes that you're going to make, you got to lay out the steps how you're going to accomplish that. Right after that, you need to adjust. your priorities. You see, every single one of you guys has a priority right now in your life. Some of you guys have priorities. But what are some of the priorities you must change that align with what it is that you want to do? You see, you're coming to changes. So you gotta take some things as a gain of as a gain of salt, right? You gotta take that sometimes. You gotta adjust your priorities. Like you can't just make a change and be like, yo, I'm gonna do this, and then it's like you need to really adjust your priorities. What are you gonna dedicate your time to? Right? What are you gonna prioritize the time that you're dedicating to certain things? So predetermine the change, lay out the steps, adjust your priorities. Right after you adjust your priorities, you need to identify and you need to notify your key people. Who are key people that are going to keep you right now? Who are going to be your accountability partners? Who are going to be the people that you're going to be like, yo, bro, look, I'm making a change. I'm making a change right now in my life, and I need you to know that, hey, I need you to hold me accountable. Or, yo, I'm making a change right now in my life, and I need you to know that, yo, I'm gonna be stepping away from you for a little bit. Or, hey, look, I'm not gonna be spending time with you like this. You need to identify and notify your key people. You see, right now, guys, I'm on a 90-day run. I told the Lord, and the Lord told me, yo, you're playing around with what I gave you. I gave you talent. I gave you gifts. I gave you, and you're playing around with it, KD. And what I needed to do, I needed to plan ahead. This video now is part of the plan ahead that I've been doing, right? I wrote down, guys, I sat down, I predetermined the changes that I needed to make in my life. I'm laying out steps of what I need to do every single day. I adjusted my priorities. Who do I spend time with? Who do not I spend time with? What information am I really learning? Notify key people. I got my mentor. I got my partner. I got my other business partner. I have another person that is my accountability partners. You gotta notify your key people. Who your key people are gonna be your accountability partners. You allow these people, guys, and you notify these people. Now you're gonna have what I call the leg room. What's a leg room? You're gonna have somebody that's gonna hold you accountable. You're gonna have somebody that's gonna be doing what you're doing. You see, sometimes we don't advance to certain things because we haven't developed yet the character. You see, sometimes when we develop the character that no, we don't need nobody to hold us accountable, that's big because it's you versus you, right? But then sometimes you have so much trauma from as a child and things that you have dealt with that you don't have that power to be like, yo, I'm my own accountability partner yet. But guess what? You can build up on that. You guys can build yourself up with that. And sometimes you need a friend. Sometimes you need somebody you trust. You need to notify that person and let them know, like, yo, look, I need you to hold me accountable with this for the next 14 to 10 to 14 to 20 days. And then after that, I'm good because then you're going to break that bad habit. After 20 days, you break a bad habit. But you need to notify your key people. The next thing that you need to do, guys, you need to allow, right, the time. You need to allow the time for acceptance. And what do I mean by this, right? This is super important. Why? Because not everyone has the same vision. Not everyone has the same perspective. You see, most people have a split. Most people have sight, but not vision. You know, you got to be able to see the unseen. You got to have faith. And what do I mean by that? You need to really see what you change that you want. You are the one that has the vision, nobody else. And not everyone is going to see that vision. Not everyone is going to see what you're doing. You see, people think that life is just a passing of time. Life is a collection of experiences. But in those experiences, guys, you're gonna run into people that leave you're gonna leave footprints in their lives because you're gonna impact them because of the person that you are. But sometimes you have to see it in order to believe it. But you also have to be it in order to see it. So I tell you guys right now, like, allow time for acceptance. There's people gonna tell you that you're crazy right now, that you can't go to sleep, that you're writing down your goals. You're crazy that you're spending 20, 30 minutes reading, developing yourself. People are gonna tell you you're crazy. You're going out for a run right now at 10 at night, and you gotta wake up at 5 a.m. You're freaking crazy, bro. But guess what, guys? I'll tell you this, you gotta be crazy enough to be big enough. How big do you want to be? Right? This is how it all starts. This is how it goes. Allow time for acceptance. The next thing, guys, is the age. This age is head into action. Think how many times you guys have wrote something down, made a plan, but never took action. You see, not everyone, not everyone, guys, not everyone takes action. You could be watching this video right now, brushing your teeth, showering, at the movies, driving your car. But yo, if you don't take action with planning ahead and you don't take action with doing this, you wasted your time doing this. Run the play ASAP. As soon as ideas start hitting right now, like I know ideas, as we got to the sixth word, ideas have been hidden in your mind. I know moments have clicked. Yo, sit down, bro. Write a plan for yourself. Yo, how am I gonna execute this? Boom. Okay, bet. Let me execute on that ASAP. You know what I'm saying? And head into action. And when you head into action, biggest thing that you need to know if you're planning ahead and you're ready to change, you need to understand to expect problems. Problems are gonna come. And what do? You also prepare for the problems. And you ask yourself, what's right now a problem that could happen with the changes that I'm gonna make? You see, biggest problem that happens with me right now is sacrificing time, sacrificing birthdays, sacrificing times with the family. And sometimes I need to know, like, damn, I need to put the phone down or I need to go to sleep. I need to really rest so I could be able to think, so I could be able to process things. But you need to understand that you gotta expect problems because when you expect problems, you could be able to adjust and understand them when they come. The A is always point to your, always point to the success. And what is the success, right? I want to dash this right here with collecting wins. You guys need to always point to the success. And what do I mean, always point to the success? Okay? Begin planning to give recognition to yourself. Celebrate little milestones. Celebrate wins, collect wins. Get in a habit, guys, of every single day collecting a win. You woke up early today, that's a win. You brushed your teeth today, that's a win. You made your bed, that's a win. You prayed today, that's a win. You wrote down your goals, that's a win. You read 5 pages of a book, that's a win. You visualize your goals, you write your goals that you put on the wall, that's a win. You reply back into the chats, that's a win. And you guys get in a habit of collecting wins every single day. You know what's gonna start to happen? You're always going to be pointing to the success. And now when you're going to see the problems, what's going to happen with the problems? You're not even going to pay attention to the problem because you're stepping and you're focusing on the success. You're focusing, always pointing to success. You're never looking backwards, you're just looking forward and you're going to keep going. The last one that I got for you guys is this one of my favorite ones. It's a daily review. Okay. Why a daily review is important? Because you need to daily review your progress. You need to daily review, guys, and keep jot of this, right? Sorry about that. And keep chart of this. Keep chart of this. You need to be planning to give recognition, right? But you also need to be planning every single day that you gotta check if everything is going as planned. Because don't just step into the plan and never look back at it. Sometimes we step into a plan and we look back. Put it into work. Have a daily checklist. If you did good today, if you didn't do good today, if everything's going well, if you feel stuck, if you feel confused, super important for you to write all these things down, but also super important for you to really tap in, right? Why, guys? Have a daily check-in like, yo, today I went to sleep early. Today I woke up early. Today I felt energized. I controlled. I responded, right? Today I took action with the plan ahead. And you guys do all of this with a plan. Trust me, you guys have a plan now. You guys have a direction. Pay attention to these words that I broke down to you guys. These words are super important. And not only they're just super important, but if you plan right now with whatever it is that you want to do, right? And you will look in that bubble of planning, what is it that right now that you need to focus on, right? If that's capital, you're going to learn how to create more capital. If right now you have the capital, but you don't know what to do with it, you're also going to learn what to do with it. But you need to understand that changes and planning ahead is always going to get you to where you guys want to go. I hope this video was helpful, guys. Apply this information and apply this information, guys, right now, today. Take massive action with this. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching this video. God bless you guys. Let's go.